see all that pain elevates.
So Spain on the right in their more traditional red. Every nation so well supported here. Minions in. A couple of the lifeguards seen out and about, probably not doing a heck of a lot of rescuing at the moment. Might need saving themselves, but the Spanish fans ready to go. The little ones too. Oh, there's Wally. They're looking for him.
A great spot. It's certainly eclectic, you can say that much.
Love some diversity for sure. Here comes Spain and Wales. Spain in the red. Wales in the predominantly black with the red sleeves. There it is, Spain, excuse me, really good, as I say, for that 26-10 win. Caught USA on the hot first thing this morning.
Yeah, just caught their manager actually through the tunnel, and he was elated, both the performance and obviously the win against USA, but then also their efforts against Fiji, really good.
Yeah, I got you, Jimmy.
Wales full of heart, full of effort, summed up by that man for sure. In a real tricky position on the overall series. Wales relegation threatened.
And it's difficult for Wales, that consistency of play base. It's what you need, he'll tell you, Lutrian. More experienced players. Ramos against him. This is where you need your big players to step up.
Wales to get us underway in the Super Session. Wales against Spain, HSBC. London Sevens, day one. It has been a phenomenal day, and we've still got 4 cracking matches to finish us off, as it's Spain who get to play with first possession, weaving away through a couple as the skipper, Juan Ramos, and it just crept up over the shoulder, that tackle, so penalty for Spain. There's Nico Nieto, it's a good couple of tries earlier today. It's hard to put down. Swanwick clinging onto the bootlaces. Here's Bolinches for Spain again, maintaining possession nicely in the opening 30-odd seconds of this match, looking for a little seam in the Welsh defence, and they've been able to find it. Has Ceres for Spain to strike first.
Well, that's a lovely individual effort. Great footwork. I'm sure Luciano might well put up a bit of a clip of this one about how not to plant your feet. Great fend. Just dismisses his tackle. But it's a great line runner. We've seen already Ceres across the series. He's got that balance, makes him so hard to stop. Vamos, they say in the crowd.
Conversion, it's going to curl around. Beauty. Make it 7 points to 0. Tidy start from Spain.
That really going to their default way of playing, which is over and above most people. The big offloads over the top. They're going really well, the Spanish. Love possession, love building their play. Great chances for their finishers.
They came into this tournament, had lost 9 in a row at Twickenham, going back to 2018. Got their first one on the board straight away. Wales opt to play at that, even though the kick hadn't gone 10. Swanwick it was who brings it down for the Welsh to be able to build through Tom Williams. Good driving run, 15 or so metres into Spanish territory now. Wales spread through the middle. There's Cole Swanwick again, and Trahan going to snipe his way in and around that ruck. Good tight stuff and direct running for Wales again, and they earn the penalty. Trahan gets on with things, just clings on the fingertips, suddenly realised he'd run into a swarm of red jerseys, couldn't find a teammate, and that's a really good carry from Luke Trahan to get his team on the front foot, almost opening it up, bumping off. Twinkle toes down the sideline. Morgan Williams had no right, and yet he got there.
Morgan Williams, another one of the performers alongside Luke Trahan, who's been playing sevens a fair while. You don't need acres of space, just inches. The bounce back against the defender, Ceres is sat down. It's a real skill set to be able to go back and attack the defender like that. And as you mentioned, Rick, just fleets of foot down that touchline. Any blade of grass touched, no try. Why not?
Next try here.
they're just concerned about the collision. Ceres, the way he fell back, I think HIA is a great shout for him. Independent doctors verifying if he needs to get assessed. It's irrelevant what he thinks or what their own physio says. The doctor says it, you're off.
Yeah, the holdout he is going to come. Spanish physio was trying to drag him off, and he was absolutely not having a bar of it. Independent doctor will take Ceres off. He's still arguing the point, but safety paramount.
Yeah, save your breath. Doctor's identified it. Off you go. Scat test on the sideline. Get your test right, you come back out.
Classic case of picking your battles. As Wales get back into it. It's still Spain just by 2 though. The converted try, 7 points to 5. Spain.
No.
Jerome there is told to get out of there.
Play the 9.
He'd been told couldn't play the 9, play the halfback as such. So Spain get a roll on going forward. Offload's good too. Another penalty has been helped downfield at the moment. Spain, Lopez. Skipping away from the defences, Ramos. Back one way, then the other, still going in a little pop ball over the top. Lovely stuff from Ramos and the finish from Lopez.
A look of exhaustion on the face of Ramos. Lopez scores it. But these players really are pulling strings now. There he is, the captain. So industrious, always looking for work, balanced, awareness, and how about that? A little bit of a basketball pop over the top.
It's a long, hard day, deep into day 1, a week after you'd played a 3-day tournament. Spain extend their advantage, 14 points to 5.
And they're looking good for it. I say about the possession that they like to play with. Both teams equally missing tackles. It's the Spanish capitalising in the right areas of the field, and one offload, a point of difference. I expect to see that number go up significantly as this game continues.
Netball smacked back to halfway and lands in the hands of the Welsh captain. That's up around the neck. Looked at the referee to make sure he'd noticed it. And spread away to the side. Swanwick just put to ground safely. Looked awkward for a moment. And then the other is Tom Brown. Schnowski. Wales. Good support line from Swanwick again. Looking to link up with a teammate. Can't find Trahan on this occasion, but up towards the 22 go Wales. Looking for the strike back try. Spain's defence, little stag kick hit hard into the turf, and it might sit up. It does sit up. Beautifully done, well executed from Euron Rosser.
Come on.
Referee just giving a couple of short blasts to suggest he's checking something. Assistant referee on the sideline had the flag early on that one. Let's see what they say.
Sorry, can you tell me what happened over there?
Yeah, so we've got a neck roll on 13 red by 1 black.
So 13 red is...
1 black is neck roll,
okay.
13 red out the tackle here.
So black 1, yes. Neck roll.
Yes.
On
the terminology of this, you're about to see it.
Okay,
lovely
so
tackle. Luke Trahan tries to clear.
No try.
Ceres hasn't managed to get hold of the right part of his body. He does target the head, you can't really contest that.
Time still off. Black 1.
It's presented to Trahan. It is a body throw as well, but you can see the right arm around the neck.
They have a neck roll against black 1, which is you.
Yeah.
Again here, that's why it's no try. It's a neck roll.
So try disallowed and a Sinman for Luke Trahan.
Wait for my whistle. Wait.
Dr. Luke Trahan can't really contest when it's a player welfare issue, can he? He stood in it. Neck rolls, not the best things to see.
First do no harm.
Yeah, exactly. Self-diagnosed.
Black on the line, on the line.
Trahan, 2 minutes
skip
in the bin, and now Spanish power play. We'll expect them to keep this tempo high, certainly for the remaining 1 minute
of this half. 1 in by 2 come in. Stop. Cap.
So Wales down to 6.
Nah, time's off, boys.
Wait, to Wales in the black, the predominantly black uniforms with the red sleeves, and Spain in the full red kit. Minor taken down by Manu Moreno for Spain, who've got the 1 extra player, and they're exploiting it at the moment. Nieto, ball off the ground for Ramos. Oh, can't quite haul it in though this time around. Manuel Sainz Tapaga.
Johan watching on, and that was the Spanish tactic coming through. 2 offloads sequentially. There's one. Lovely ball. Ramos then takes the line forward.
Let's go, Hawkeye, let's go.
Just can't quite catch it. Right in the breadbasket. Should do. Recognises that. Tapaga not able to reel it in.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Gong goes for half-time. Wales trying to wind this clock with their skipper in the sin bin as well. 14 points to 5. Spain leading. Spain not out of contention too for the quarterfinals, must be noted.
Not going to fit in.
Lost. Knock on and just swooping on it. Great heads-up play from Juan Ramos, the Spanish captain on half-time.
And that's the power play in effect. 30 seconds into the red. Gives a point to the crowd watching on. And the red and yellow of Spain rightly been celebrated. And it was that man Ramos who gave him the points.
This is a really good advantage now for Spain going into half-time. They lead Wales 21 points to 5 at the break.
Thank you.
Penalty, back foot. Another 2 people in the contact, penalty, try. Boys, we're saying, man up front, let's be disciplined in that. Right, and we'll force the error.
Love that. Confidence, let's keep that, mate.
Force the mistakes in us. Let's go control. Come on, boys.
Coming up next, Fiji. Well, they have looked in pretty ominous form in the first 2 matches. They face USA in their next game. USA, all to play for, especially given this current margin, 21-5 Spain over Wales. Spain in contention here for the quarterfinals.
No, that half-time talks about clarity, focus, but back in their mind they must be thinking about progressions. Cracking first half from the Spanish, and more of that this second stanza.
Plucking that kick-off from the air. Wales back to the full complement of players now too. 7 back. There's Ramos again. Gee, he's led this team well today. One Ramos, Lopez. He's been really good too, and he's going to go again here. Eduardo Lopez straight after half-time.
Well, 7 or 6, it doesn't matter, because it's 5 on the board. Lopez, not quite as exhausted as his last effort, but it's that little bit of deception, keeping his eyes down, not looking up, sees the defender coming, oh, and it's in the face as well. They're the worst handoffs.
Really impressive stuff from the Spanish. They started their day brilliantly with a win over USA. USA warming up down the other end. We'll be keeping an eye on the score. But like you know what I mean, they're going to have to beat Fiji to try and get through to the quarterfinals.
And there we go, Fiji do indeed lose that game. USA win, puts 3 teams on 7, and then it's the all-important points difference that come into it. But with Fiji, significant cushion over the USA. We're talking 29-point ledger at the moment for the USA to try and get over. That's if indeed they can beat Fiji, which at the moment does seem unlikely. Nearly went 10 backwards, that one.
Scrum court.
It's the one where Zevran just quickly moves on. Don't need to see that again. They haven't made very many mistakes though. The Spanish side brings some fresh legs onto the field too. Boy, Brava. Not a bad sub.
No, if you're going to improve your sevens team, bring in Fijians. That's generally how it works. Found him in Madrid.
Pants back on.
He's been welcomed in the team.
Bye.
Typically will entertain you when he gets the ball.
We've got to defend though first. Do Spain as here come Wales. Haven't really been able to get anything consistent going in this match yet. Trahan, physical from Spain, trying to get it over there. Morgan Williams has done well. Then it spits out the side for the Spanish, and away they go again. Opening up now for Tobias Sainz Rapaga, the long leg stretching out for Spain.
And this is the one player of many, but he leads the way for this youthful, exuberant, exciting sevens team. The ball in 2 hands. He's the offload king for the Spanish, but he's got wheels as well. Massive stride, the little rat tail bouncing in the background. But he's operating at another level at the moment. Talk about Spain playing well is usually because Tobias Sainz Rapaga is having impact in games.
The younger of the two brothers, the 23-year-old. They are really flexing their muscles here, the Spanish. 35 points to 5.
But he can yawn away, but this is exciting.
Big day for Spanish sport, big week, couple of weeks always for the Spanish as well. This time of year.
Hi. Excuse me. Sorry.
Wales. Nice little inside ball, and the other one, I was going to say, doesn't quite stick through to a red shirt, but they're wearing the different colour. And this one, Wales, and a little show around the outside, some room for Tiago Romero, puts it on the toe. Play on is the call from the referee. Wales will be able to track back and bring this back in through Morgan Williams. Really changed the tactic though from Romero, almost paid dividends. Wales turn to stretch the legs, all running straight over the top. Oh, Ben Romero over that side. Callum Williams this time makes a good 10 metres for Wales. Now some room for Trahan. Is he going to try and carry on around the outside, puts it on the left foot. Ball nicely weighted, kick forward, sits up well for the Welsh skipper. A little drop, stop, drop and roll. And Trahan just does it himself.
That's one way to go about it, isn't it? Take control of things, looking down the barrel of the worst ever defeat by the Spanish. But Trahan claws it back in. It's intelligent play, talk about being wily. He's got that outside line, knows he's going to get reeled in, but because he puts it on the floor, Tobias Sainz Rapaga cannot tackle him, and that is intelligent. Takes the roll, the drop stop, and the score.
This makes this margin look a little better for Wales, but truth be told, they're being well beaten at the moment still. 2 minutes to play. 50 tournaments for Luke Trahan this weekend. Stop, look, and then just charge head first into the tackle. Manuel Sainz Rapaga for Spain. Lopez stopped.
No. No.
Trehan, little Welsh Terrier there.
Goes and goes. Chopped down in a good tackle. This time was Moreno. And Spain give away the penalty this time. They're still working hard, Wales, still trying.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Spain, at the moment, looking on course for what would be just their 9th quarter-final appearance in their history. That one just got back up, and they'll go straight down the other end. A little bit of a flurry at the finish for Spain, and what has been a great performance so far. A kiss of the ball, and down it goes.
Jerry Lavobrabi scored in London from Fiji via Madrid. There's the error on the floor. Thank you very much. I'm off for 5. Didn't even want to cruise it in. So excited. He wanted to get it down as quick as he could.
Opportunities to play on big stages and big stadiums in front of big crowds. 46,000 in the house today.
And they must know that this could put them in line to play either England or Samoa as well. That's a life moment right there.
Neto's kick's not going to go the 10 metres. Wales avoid it, so they'll get a restart on halfway.
Midfield pen. You set that.
Come on.
You set that.
You just wait for him there.
Well, you see Spain 9th, and they're on their way to a quarter-final. Argentina at the top.
Thank you.
There's a bit going on around the joint, as Wales will tap and go to wind this match out. 42-12, absolutely comprehensive. That looked awkward for Chris Jones.
Oh,
He gets back to his feet though. In Wales, just try and get one more to finish this off. Keep accelerating, keep trying, and keep looking for more as Wales, and that's exactly what Ewan Rosser does. He was denied one in the first half. He'll finish the match with one in the second half.
It's a nice way to finish for the Welsh, but ultimately a disappointing performance. Rosser no less committed in the final stages as he was in the opening. Eagle eye from the referees. Assistants on the side, but not able to do much more than polish what has been otherwise a little bit of a disappointing effort for the Welsh.
Comprehensive from Spain though, on track for a quarter-final spot, and what a day it will be for them. 42-17, Spain wrap up a good win over Wales. Scored plenty of points today. The Spanish had started their day with a great win over USA. They've been good for these results too. At 26-10 to start the day. Worked hard against Fiji too. So Spain sitting at the top of the group at the moment. Well, let's go sideline to get some reaction from inside the Spanish camp. Caltanana standing by.
Pablo, congratulations on another fantastic win. Day one, how do you rate it?
Yeah, it's been great because the boys were playing really well, and hopefully now Fiji beat USA and we go through Cup quarterfinals, first time in the season, but I think that these guys are doing well, they are improving, so they deserve it.
I think the last time Spain made a Cup quarterfinal here was in 2012. You probably would have been playing, so what would that mean if you were able to go through?
Yeah, it's good because these lads are very young, so to live these kind of things is good, and I think that they are prepared to compete in the top 8, so they earn it, now they have to work it for it.
Just tell me about the environment that you've built amongst these young guys plus the experienced men.
Yeah, as you know, the key thing is the mix, because the old guys teach the youngsters, and they need to develop the speed of the game and everything that, and they are doing pretty well, so I'm quite happy.
for tomorrow, if you do go through, what do you want to improve on?
Yeah, we want to compete with the top 8. So even if it's Samoa or I don't know, England, we want to compete and to show that we can compete in that level.
All right, go well, coach.
Cheers, thank you.